From a transaction advisory perspective, we're working with private equity groups and other investors that are looking at buying or investing in those lower to middle market companies, the small businesses, founder owned businesses or family owned businesses, or the investment bankers that are already helping those companies raise money, strategic planning, things like that, but they need help sorting through some of the accounting or financial side of it. We also really love working with white collar attorneys, litigation groups within law practices that deal with the disputes and investigations that come up within those lower to middle market businesses, whether it's civil, criminal, anything of any stripe that they deal with, we usually can get involved in. An investor that's looking at buying a business just wants to make sure that everything with the business that they're seeing financially is accurate, that the information they're using to make decisions on, is this a good investment, is good information, so that they can make an informed decision. Lawyers are trying to figure out if, maybe fraud occurred, or how much did it occur, or if there's a dispute, how much money did their client lose because somebody stole their customers or breached a contract or things like that. So they're all looking at it from a different perspective, but our skill set stays the same. We're adapting to each of those situations and each of those environments. If you've had some indication that you've been defrauded, or you've got a government agency sniffing around because they think something wrong has happened, that usually creates some panic. And again, that's where we're going to get involved, and we're going to start trying to solve problems right away, knowing that it might be a mess, but we can't wait for the mess to get cleaned up. There's no time for that. You got to start to solve the problems. Sometimes investors will come in a panic, but usually they're driving the process. So they have the time to see, okay, we're going to go step by step the way we want to go about these things. And when it's time to call in Monteagle because we need somebody to help us go through a diligence process to make sure these numbers are right, or this business is operating the way that we've been told it's operating, it's much more scheduled and much more structured. So there's much less panic in those environments. If it's urgent for the client, it's got to be urgent for you. And urgency doesn't just mean go fast. It means solve problems and think about it differently.